John is next out of Rio Rancho, New Mexico, an independent. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, and thank you and Brian Lamb for C-SPAN. It's a great service. My name's John Q. Public. I'm a lifetime independent, and I'm utterly disgusted with all of mainstream media for, how many lawyers do you think are in the D.C. area? And nobody can put 1 + 1 together. It's just astounding. But I'm calling today because I believe in the power of the old adage that the truth shall set you free. And even in this season of treason, hostage crisis that we've been forced to deal with for the last 3 years, look, this all started with the unconstitutional SCOTUS ruling with the Orwellian doublespeak name of Citizens United. It should have been named the Legalization of Treason Act because it opened the floodgates to foreign interference, just like George Washington warned us all in his farewell address that political parties would be a gateway for foreign interference. Does anyone really believe that Vladimir Putin and the Russian mob would co-sign over $2 billion in loans from corrupt Hitler Financial Deutsche Bank if they expected nothing in return from Trump for that? Compromise-linked favor? Of course they expect something in return, and look what they're getting. They got Syria on a platter, a green light for genocide and flooding Europe with more refugees to destabilize more democracies. I mean, this is all right in front of our faces. And you know what, Alan Dershowitz, you should be careful what you wish for. I saw you on Fox saying, oh, well, there's no criminal action here. Yeah, well, I think treason counts, and you named treason. So guess what? Vladimir Putin kills U.S. soldiers in Afghanistan by arming the Taliban. Now play that Helsinki tape in your head again of Trump giving aid and comfort to our enemy. That equals treason. What did that take, 30 seconds to prove? Drop that in the Senate trial. Depose General Nicholson.
That's John in New Mexico this morning, referring to Alan Dershowitz, one of the members of President Trump's legal teams expected to make part of the arguments on the floor in the coming days. Some news about President Trump's legal team expanding a bit, including several very familiar House members for C-SPAN viewers. After excluding House Republicans from his defense team, President Trump announced on Monday night that 8 of them would serve as his personal warriors. That's how Politico puts it in their story today. Republican members Doug Collins, Mike Johnson, Jim Jordan, Debbie Lesko, Mark Meadows, John Ratcliffe, Elise Stefanik, and Lee Zeldin will, quote, serve as part of my team working to combat this hyper-partisan and baseless impeachment, according to the White House news release released yesterday. The White House didn't specify in its statement what exactly the members would be doing, but one GOP source told Politico that they are expected to play a more behind-the-scenes role with a focus on messaging and strategy. Quote, I would consider them a quasi-reserve unit, the source said. Some of the House Republicans who are most familiar with the case have already been advising and meeting with the White House in recent weeks. And the Politico story goes on from there if you want to read more about it.